Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thanks for tuning in. My name's Lindsay. I do videos every week. If you're not familiar with me, I would really appreciate if you considered subscribing to this channel. If you enjoy this video, we are going to be talking about the Marc Jacobs Glow Away Bronzing Coconut Body Stick. Okay, now first of all, actually there's a lot of stuff that I have to say about this. So I bought this thinking it was meant a little bit differently than what it's actually meant for. So this is a bronzing body stick. So it's basically supposed to be something you can put on your skin and have a bronzy look, you know, and then it comes off later when you wash it off, I'm assuming. I don't know. Haven't tried this yet. I'm gonna test this out for you guys a few different ways because I'm so curious the different ways that you can use this because like I said, when I first bought this, I actually thought this was more of like a cream bronzer because it's kind of in the same family as the bronzer, the powder bronzer that they have. This is the Omega Bronze Coconut Perfect Tan in this shade Tan-Tastic. This is my favorite bronzer. Like, oh my god, you guys, this bronzer is incredible. It's so good for my skin tone. It's like a contour bronze. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just the perfect shade for me. So when I saw this, that they were coming out with this stick, I was like, oh my gosh, it's a cream version of the powder. Not quite. It's for your whole body. I'm interested in this. I don't normally like do the whole tanning thing because I don't know, I feel like it's a lot of upkeep. I went through a phase where I was trying it out and stuff, and I'm sure maybe one day I'll get back into it again. I am extremely fair, if you can't tell. I am super fair. They have 3 shades of this body stick, and I got the lightest one in the shade Tan-Tastic, which is the same shade as this one, although they don't really look the same in my opinion though, but we'll get into that in a second. So I want to test this a few different ways for you guys. I want to use it as a cream bronzer. I also want to use it on the body, the legs, see how it wears. Does it transfer? Is it waterproof? All the claims that they say, you know, how does this product work out? So we're gonna go through those things. So let's go ahead and get started with the video. Okay, so some information on this first of all as I open it. Like I said, I have the shade Tan-Tastic, the lightest shade of the 3 that they released. This is what it looks like. It is really fat, really big. I actually really like the packaging. It feels very luxe, very beautiful, and I really like it. One con I will say though is it is white, so you know this is about to get real dirty. So it's called the Glow Away Bronzing Coconut Body Stick. It claims that it's a waterproof all over body bronzer that blurs the look of perfections, makes skin appear smoother, and provides a natural looking glow. So it's a glowy bronzer, which is really interesting because the original one is a matte bronzer. You know, it's very different than what I thought when I first saw like the advertisement for it. Now it does have coconut in it, but it does say that that helps nurture the skin by providing a rich source of nutrients and vitamins. And the way that it says to use this, because there's no directions on this box. I don't know why they didn't put directions in here. I really feel like they should have put a little bit of information in here, but it's just the ingredients, and it says instant bronze all over body coconut delight. That's all it says. And when I go onto the Sephora website, it says to bronze, blend, and blur with Glow Away, the perfect summer accessory. Glide on this lightweight, transfer-resistant formula for an all-over, natural-looking bronzed and blurred look. Infused with 5 forms of coconut, this creamy, lightweight body bronzer feels nurturing on the skin, not sticky or oily. They're making a lot of claims here. Waterproof, transfer resistant, natural looking glow, smoothing, lightweight, a blurred look, and it's not sticky or oily. That's a lot of claims right there. So we're gonna try and see how this works out. Like I said, I'm gonna use it 2 different ways. I'm gonna use it as a cream contour bronzer kind of situation, and I'm also going to use it on the body, which is why I'm very exposed today. So we're going to use it on the body. I'll also do it on my legs so you guys can see the difference, you know, between my natural skin tone and a bronze look with this. We'll see how it applies. I don't know, like I'm very interested to see how this works. Interesting thing that happened, so when I got this, I opened it up to see the color of it, right? And when I opened it, I'll put a picture on the screen here. It was swatched. I ordered this online and it clearly, like you can't even deny it, had a finger swatch all over the top of it. Now, I don't know how this happens when I ordered it online. You would think that it comes straight from like the warehouse to me, but I don't know how that works. I contacted customer service and they did send me a refund. They offered to replace it, but I just decided to get the refund because I already have the product, and for me, I'm not a super, like, that doesn't bother me so much. So I've already taken off the first layer and sanitized it, and you know, with alcohol and everything, so it is good to go. Just so you guys are aware that happened to me. That was so weird. I've never had that happen to me before, and I literally don't know how something like that could happen. Let me show you guys swatches. Okay, so here is the shade. It's very, very different from the powder. Like, it's much more golden and a little bit deeper, if you guys can see. It definitely has like a more glowy look to it. It's much different. So this is a matte bronzer. So you can definitely see the glow in here, but it's definitely a different shade. So let me go ahead and just swatch this on my hand for you guys so you can kind of see the shades. I mean, obviously they're made for different things, but I just want to show you guys a comparison in case you were like me and really like the powder bronzer. Those are the differences right there. So it's much deeper. Much deeper. I'm a little nervous, but we will just have to see how this blends out and everything. Okay, so the way that I'm gonna try this out is I'm gonna take this stippling brush and I'm just gonna I'm gonna put it on the actual stick this way, and then we're gonna see what this looks like on the face. I'm a little nervous about this. I feel like it's not gonna look how I expected it to, but if it does, hey, great. Okay, let's see here. I feel like it's definitely like a summery look. Like, I think that in the summertime I would totally rock this. In the wintertime, it definitely, like, I don't know, maybe that doesn't make sense to some people, but I feel like in the wintertime I can't go as super bronzy as I can in the summertime because I feel like it's more convincible. I feel like it's more convincing in the summertime. Yeah, like, I feel like I can just get away with it more. But you know what, that actually looks pretty darn good. Like, on the camera, this always happens because I'm so fair. It looks very bold, but in person it like looks so pretty, and it blended really nicely. So far, this is making me happy because this is the way that I bought it intending to use it. So I like this. It really blended so good. Okay, I like this so far. It's got like this most subtle little glow to it. Almost looks like it's just like a glow coming out of my skin. It looks really good. Okay, this is making me so excited. This is exactly how I wanted to use it. So I am super happy with that. I don't think it looks too crazy. It just blended so well. I totally forgot to tell you guys that this is $39 for this stick. It's pretty big and it is 1.7 ounces. I want to show you guys actually how much is in here. I'm pretty sure that's up all the way. So here is how much product is actually in it. You know, that actually it's actually a lot, and I feel like there's some like below this part too. So this looks like quite a bit. It feels like it would last a long time. It does feel pretty dense as far as the cream goes. Like, it's creamy, but it's not like so much where like it just like kind of comes off like a whole bunch, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but if I was just using this on the face, this would literally last like a lifetime. I do have foundation on under this, so it blended on top of the foundation and everything. I did not put any powder on, so it blended on top of my foundation really nice without like moving it. Okay, so for the face, 100% a win. I love that so much. If you like to use a cream bronzer like every single day, I think it's definitely worth the $39 because there is so much in here. Let's try it on the body. I think I'm gonna go ahead and try it on my like shoulders and stuff first, and then I'll show you guys on my legs. It just looks so dark, like, wow. I'm gonna use the Morphe M439 to like blend it. We can see what it looks like. I wonder if it like does it get patchy? How does this look? Okay, now I'm not gonna lie, if you asked me, it does look a little patchy. I'm not sure if you guys can really tell on camera, but I feel like it looks kind of patchy. I feel like this would take a really long time to apply to the whole body. I'm gonna see what happens if I use my hands. It's kind of hard to tell on me because like my skin is turning red from rubbing it. So we'll have to wait till like my skin settles and see what it looks like. But how strange is it that I feel like that looks better when I used my hand to like blend it out? But it's faster and it seems to be blending really well just using your hand. Definitely, I feel like I would prefer to just use my hand. It's so much faster. As far as the color goes, it's not too bad. You guys can tell how pale I am, so it's definitely like a nice bronze tan. I don't know, I feel like this looks like a natural tan to me because my tan, when I get a tan, well, tan. I don't really tan, to be honest, but when I do get a lot of sun and it kind of looks a little bit tanner, it does kind of look like this on me. Maybe not quite as dark, but like the tone of it is kind of how it looks on my skin tone, if that makes sense. I'm gonna let it sit for a minute and just wait for my skin to kind of not be so red just from rubbing it, because you guys can see like how red I am from rubbing my skin. While we're here, let's just see. I wonder, like, what does it look like over to like tattoos? I guess you can't like expect much, but you can definitely tell my tattoos like duller looking, but I guess it's not like the absolute worst. Seeing it up close on this side, you can definitely see like the like glow. Like it's got like these little teeny tiny micro like shimmers, but they're not like glittery at all, and you can't really see them unless you look really close to your skin. So I kind of enjoy that, because like it says it, you know, it's a glow. It looks kind of strange on my hair. It already kind of looks like weird. Some areas on the skin, sometimes it kind of does this like weird thing where it like kind of balls up a little bit. I don't know if it's like a buildup of product. I'm not really sure. What is this? Why does it look like that? Yeah, I don't know like what's going on here, but you guys can tell it like it's doing something weird around this part on my elbow. Kind of similar to what fake tan does on certain areas on your skin, but this is more like it's just kind of like building up and it's like blending into my actual skin. Here's the differences in the color. Like, do you see how fair I am? I feel like it looks a little orangey on me. Like on here, it was okay, but now that I see it like on my arm, it does look a little orangey. Like it looks pretty obvious that it's like fake in my opinion. Okay, you guys, I feel like my skin is like not so red now, so you can see what it looks like. I do like it what it looks like here. On my arms, I did something weird though. Like, I feel like it gets really splotchy on anywhere that you have hair, and it does like this weird thing where like kind of like sticks in like the pores around your hair. I'm not sure. I feel like fake tan does that too, but I went onto the Marc Jacobs beauty website. I wanted to see if they had any more information, because I feel like there's not enough information on the Sephora website about how to use this, and it does say swipe glow away onto arms, legs, décolletage, and quickly blend with fingers. So fingers are definitely the way to go, which we already figured that out. And then it says intended for body use only, which really is surprising to me that you can't put this on your face. I'm not really sure why. Maybe, hopefully it doesn't break me out. I'm not sure, but it looks really good on my face. I just feel like there's not enough information on this. So I do, like I said, I want to try this on the legs as well. I feel like that's like a main part that people like to bronze is the legs. You know what? I didn't even put this on my hands. It does this weird like bunching up thing if you like blend too hard. See? I'm not really sure why it's doing that. Let me readjust and we'll go to the legs. Okay. Oh my god, I'm like, so wait, it looks blue. Okay, all right guys, here's my leg. Look how much tan my arm looks compared to my legs. Oh, you guys, I am white. I am so white. All right, let's go ahead and give this a try. Let's see. The fact that this is the lightest shade and it looks like that on me is just like ridiculous. I mean, at least it blends down and it's not like as dark as what that just was. The glow on it is so freaking pretty, you guys. I don't know if you guys can tell, but the pores on my legs, even though I just shaved, or maybe it is because I just shaved, but it kind of like sticks to the pores of wherever you have hairs. It really makes my hair pores look so, I don't know, so much darker. But it is nice and tan. It does give a pretty good bronze. I will say that. You know, it doesn't look too shabby. I actually kind of like the way that it looks. I don't know, you guys. I don't know, the more I'm using this, the more I kind of like it. It does do that weird buildup thing in certain areas, but it's like when you press too hard, but when you kind of like just blend it kind of a little bit more gently, but still kind of pressing down, it kind of breaks that up and blends out pretty good. It doesn't really look blotchy or spotty anywhere. Like, I feel like it looks pretty even everywhere that I put it. You see that spot right there? That's a spot that kind of like gathered up. I don't know, you guys, like sometimes it does that weird thing like right there, but it's only on places on your skin where it's not like super smooth, you know? It's like weird parts of your skin, like your elbows, your knees. I'm like trying really hard to kind of fix it, but it's just that one area that it's doing that. It's kind of like part of my knee skin. Let's see if I do it on my other elbow, like the one that I haven't put anything on. If I put lotion on first right here, Oh, I have a whole bunch of bronzer on my hands, so it's kind of coming off. Actually, maybe that's a good way to like make that area bronze without going over it, is like with just like the residue on your hand. Really similar to when you do self-tan, kind of like use like the residue. Might have just did something. It's growing on me. As I'm learning the product and figuring out how it works, it's kind of like growing on me. And I feel like this could be something really good to have when you want a tan for something, but like you don't like to self tan, or you just don't have the time and you just want like a one and done kind of thing. The color is growing on me too. It doesn't look as orange as it did when I first like put it on. Look at my hands, they're so bronzy. So I think I have some final thoughts that I want to tell you guys after using it all over my body. First of all, as far as like stickiness, oiliness, it feels pretty good. Like it kind of feels like when you put a lotion on, like a heavier lotion, and it sits and it sinks into your skin, but it's not quite all the way in. That's kind of what it feels like, but it's not uncomfortable. Like it doesn't feel sticky, it doesn't feel thick, but I can feel it on my skin, if that makes sense. But it's not uncomfortable. When you look at your skin close up, it just looks so pretty and like glowy, but not overdone. Just only places that I feel like I had troubles with it was anywhere I had arm hair and, you know, the weird skin, like the different skin from like your normal skin, like elbows and knees. So it does take a little bit of time to learn it. I mean, I feel like I've learned it just using it like this one time. So maybe give it a practice run before you actually put it on one day before, you know, wearing it out, because it is a little weird at first trying to figure out how it works. Overall, you know what? I do like this product. I can't really compare it to other body bronzers, so there may be ones out there that are better, but this one does pretty good. And I really love it so much how it looks on the face that I think it makes it worth the $39. And I think I will use this. And sometime when I want, you know, I want to look tan, but I don't have time. And, you know, I don't want to do the upkeep of tanning all the time. I do like the little bit of a coconut smell. It's not overwhelming. It's just like a little bit there, so it's nice. Now, the only thing I will say is that a big claim that they have is that it blurs and it makes the skin look smoother. I don't think it does that. I don't think it looks blurred or smoother or anything in any of the areas. Also, it claims to be waterproof. Let's just test that out really quick. And let's just see. Oh my God, this is gonna go everywhere. I think it did pretty good. I don't see any streaks or anything. It looks nice. If you were to spill something on you, it doesn't look weird. Transfer resistant, let's check that. I'll just use a paper towel and I'll do it like from my arm here. Let's see if I just kind of rub it a little bit. I'm not going super hard, I'm just kind of like rubbing a little bit. Ooh, I don't know. So like if you have this on your legs or something and it's like, you're like walking and it rubs, I don't know about that. If I don't rub and I'm just like kind of patting it here. I mean, there's a little bit on there. It's not too bad. It's not like 100% transfer resistant, but it does pretty good. Like say if you're like leaning on a wall. Let's just see if I lean on my wall, if it will leave a mark. I don't see anything. Was that already there? I mean, it's on my hands, so like on my hands it like gets on there. I feel like it's a little bit transfer resistant, but I would still be like kind of a little bit cautious. Okay, you guys, I just want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for tolerating my extremely messy bed head. In all honesty, I just did not feel like doing my hair. But yeah, the Marc Jacobs Go Away Bronze Stick, I like it. I love the way it looks on my face, even though you're not supposed to use it on your face. And I'm probably gonna continue to use it that way. If anything weird happens, I'll let you guys know, like if I break out or anything. That's all I have to say, you guys. I hope you guys found this helpful and interesting if you guys are looking for this product, or if you're looking for something to look a little bit more bronzy. If you guys enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate if you considered subscribing to my channel, like this video, ring the bell. You know the drill, all that fun YouTube stuff, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye. She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. There must be something about a feature.